What's up, folks? This is Refined and Focused for Blood, Sweat, and Bass. I just made this video to give you guys an insight or some tips on how I rig my little crawdad. I went out yesterday and caught a 4-pound bass. It was my personal best at this particular spot that I go to. I didn't think this place had 4-pound bass. I usually catch 2.5, 2-pounders, little dinks. Caught a 3-pounder once, and I listened to the pros. I got on, got on YouTube, listened to the pros about what I should be doing early December, or excuse me, late fall, early winter. And according to them, they said I should be pitching and flipping a jig. So that's what I did. But what I did was I used little tiny jig, little small jig, because like I said, I had only been catching small bass in this particular place. So I used a little small green pumpkin with black flake jig. I believe it has a 2/0 light wire hook with a little bait keeper up there, and of course the weed guards. I had that paired up with a Yum crawdad. I don't know if they sell these anymore. I got these out of Walmart. They were like $2 a pack, and I got it out of a little clearance box, a little clearance section. I haven't checked the website to see if these actually are still being made, but they're little small crawdads, maybe about 2 inches, 2.5 inches. The unique thing I like about these, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a hole right there in the tail. The hole goes all the way through, right there. I'm not sure what that's for. Also, this thing has a little mouth that opens up. I don't know if that's to make it look real or what have you, but they float really well, these baits. They do. I have it in this color, which is like a smoke gray on top and a little orange on the bottom, and I also have it in like a dark red or burgundy type color with a dark red or burgundy bottom. I also have it in green pumpkin with black flake, similar to the jig. The way I rig these is pretty simple, no different than any other. However, there is a bit of a difference with these particular crawdads as opposed to any other crawdad that I've used. So what I do is just move everything out of the way, and I take it just like any other crawdad, and I put it through that little notch in the tail right there. Just put it right through there, and go ahead and run that up the bait like so. I push it a little bit further than usual, and I bring it right out of the top. Now, the reason why I push it on a little bit further than what I would any other grub is because when you hold the grub straight, I don't know if you guys can see that, when you hold it straight, it has a naturally flat, it's flat, it goes flat on the bottom, and then it goes up, so that when you set it down, it naturally sits way up like that, because if you can see, the tail is up a little bit further on the bait keeper than what I see other anglers how they rig theirs. Once you get all the strands straightened out and all that other stuff, when it sits up just like that. It doesn't fall to either side. It won't fall over like that. I don't care what happens. It's gonna sit up like that. You pull it up, you drop it back down. It sits down in the water. Pinchers are up and in the defensive position for this crawdad. I caught a number of bass on this yesterday, and like I said, I caught my personal best, which is a 4-pounder, 4+ pounder actually. Didn't even think that this spot had 4-pound bass in it. Listening to the pros, pitching and flipping, and I pitched this guy out there, and I got a bite. comment, like, subscribe. This has been Refined and Focused for Blood, Sweat, and Bass. Thank you for watching. Tight lines, bass wishes.